So I needed a little break. Because I know people are watching me. Yeah, girl. And I was hanging out with my kids for a little bit. Because I don't have no room to talk about any other creators but me. Like, I won't spend all day on here because I need to spend time with my children. We went outside, like, walked around the building. Hey, girl. The fresh air helped me a little bit. But I just be paranoid when I go outside because I know he's still out of jail. You know what I mean? So I just be paranoid as fuck. Because I can stop him from coming into my building, but I can't stop him from being... Well, yeah, he can't be 100 feet near me, but the thing is, he could be... South Seattle is really big. He could be over at the grocery store. That's technically more than 100 feet away from me. You know, so I just be really paranoid when I go outside. And I be watching my back. Hey. Because he knows I called the police on him. But you're pretty stupid if you're around the same area. Like, I hope they catch you because I literally just seen the cops on the bicycles. Like, they be out. I'm okay. I'll be better. I'm just trying to stay positive. You know, it's a hard time. It's not a rough life. Every day, it's a hard day. It's not a hard life. You know what I mean? That's how I put it in my brain. Yeah. You can only hide so long. I mean, they already checked out at his mother's house. He wasn't there. And that's the only other place I thought he would be is his mom's house. Because his mom supports that shit. Because that's her baby. And he's always lived up under her. And he's 28 years old. But the fact that she don't care about him, he could have unalived his child, is weird. I even called her. I said, do you know where he's at? She's like, no. I'm like, do you know everything that he does to me, the baby feels? Even if it's in my legs, the baby feels that. That stresses her out. She's like, I don't know what to tell you. And I'm like, can you come pick up his son, right? She said, no, I'm busy. My baby daddy's son. Because he has 2 kids from a previous relationship. And I said, did he ever do this to his other baby mama? She said, no. I said, are you for real? And people get pissed when you spit on them after they hit you. They get pissed. But I don't care. That was the only way I could defend myself. Thank you for liking the live. I appreciate it. Like, you could try to put me in jail for acting crazy. Saying shit and arguing and saying shit is different from actually physically harming somebody. Because I said, bro, you literally have 2 kids from a previous relationship, and I have to tell you, I have to ask you to feed, bathe, clothe them. That's why I'd rather his son be over here. You know what I mean? She's cute. Who's cute? I said I would rather him be over here because if I have to ask you to, oh, thank you. If I have to ask you to do the things as a dad you're supposed to do, there's a serious problem. But you want to smoke, you want to drink, you want to do all the stuff, but be a father. But thank you. But the thing is, his mom has his other daughter 24/7. That could not be me. I do need help, but I couldn't pin my child on somebody else 24/7 hours a day. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't know. I don't know how I have to ask you to be a father. I shouldn't have to ask you to be a father. You have 4 kids at 28 years old. Chill the F down. And they're all under, the oldest is 7, 6, 5, and then he's going to have a newborn. Like if you can't take care of a children, it's not all about materialistic things, you know what I mean? Like things happen. Like there's people, I know, right? There's people that are more like in a worse predicament, children that are in a worse predicament than my kids are. So nobody can talk about how my kids are, because my kids aren't crying, screaming, 24/7. They're kids. You hear them playing in the background, being happy. We might not have everything we need, but at the same time, they're happy. I know, right? Like, and you want to go, like, this is the problem when we was in a relationship. He would go out for days at a time and leave me with all the kids. And I'm just like, bro, are you serious? You ain't a father. Like, you care more about your brothers, your friends, your homies than your own children. I could care less if you care about me, but you care more about them than your own children. And smoking and drinking. I stopped all that shit as soon as I got pregnant with my first. Exactly, and he doesn't understand that. And then if I would take a break, it would be like an hour or 2. But he's out like 8 hours plus. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay if you want to go out with your homies and kick it, but if you're leaving me 8 hours plus and when I'm kicking it with people or hanging out with my friends and I'm only gone an hour or 2, it's a problem. He's calling me 24/7. Because I asked you to bring your kids stuff. Yeah, I know, right? I asked you to bring your kids. Thank you for the follow. Stuff they need. I don't need it. They need the laundry detergent to wash their clothes. I don't want my son and his son wearing dirty clothes around. Especially if I'm taking care of your child. Like, you should help me with this stuff. You know what I mean? Soap. Like, you know what? Food, like, help me. You have money. But the thing is, you get money under the table because you're on Social Security, which I've reported this to the Social Security office. He gets money under the table, but he's on Social Security. That's why it's been taking so long for to get child support from him in 2 years. Damn, your ex-man. That's why you guys don't know that, but I found out this recently. I keep saying child support, but you can't take child support from somebody that's disabled. Supposedly. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I've been hearing. That's why it's been taking so long. Cuz I filed months and months ago. Probably years ago. I don't. Is that true, y'all? You can't. Yeah, I know they can send me a check, but like child support. So the child support office. But I read something online also that if they're disabled, they can't take. If the person is disabled, they can't take child support from him. And mind you, he's been disabled. He's been on Social Security since he was a little kid. Well, I don't know what's taking so long. It might just be harder. You know what I mean?
Mom, I love this so much.
Cause
it tastes so good.
Okay.
It's so sour, but I can still.
Cause his other baby mama pays $50 in child support. But the difference between me and him, I take care of the children. I don't see that $50 when I'm taking care of your son at my house. He is my son, but it's your son. Oh, okay. I'm gonna do that. I don't know why it's been taking so long. Like, it's driving me crazy. Like, it really is. But I'm gonna try to push it tomorrow. I'm over. I'm done being nice. I am done being nice. I am done not going after child support for your ass. I'm done with it. Because he makes like, I think $1,500 a month because he gets TANF and Social Security. LOL, here we go. I'm just ranting. I'm not even asking for nothing. I'm ranting about the situation. Why are you in my live, lady? You just watch for me to go live? Oh, I'm so proud of you. Being a bully. You want a cookie for being a bully? Like, all those awareness pages are bullies. They all want a cookie. Oh. Okay. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I'll probably only get like what, $4 a month? A week. I'm gonna call there first thing in the morning before I have to go to work. If I can even go to work tomorrow because I'm so sick. Yeah, I was venting. It's just like you always have nice stuff. You always have expensive ass clothes. You have a PlayStation 5. Okay. But why doesn't your kids have what they need? It's a deadbeat. He may claim he's a father, but he's a deadbeat. I don't know why I had a second child with him. I don't know what was wrong with me. What I was thinking. But I could do so much better if I really wanted to. I just can't. Like, I don't know. Like, y'all don't realize I can do so much better. Like, I really can. I just don't want a relationship right now. But if I really wanted a man with money, he would help me take care of my kids. Like, I know I could get someone like that. But the thing is, there's just something holding me back. I don't know what it is. Like, I really don't know what it is. I don't know. But it's like, I think it's just different. Because, you know, I don't. Yeah, I did. Yeah, it's just holding me back. And then every time I think I'm good and I moved on, and then I finally find somebody that actually helps me and buys me food and buys stuff for my kids, he reels me back in some way. And, you know, and I hate it. And I just want to let go. But then at the same time, it's hard to let go of someone that you have kids with, you know? But the thing is, you're beating me. You didn't do this with our first son, okay? You didn't hit me like this. This started like, I've been with him since. Okay, so we got together in 2016. I had my son. We split up. I got pregnant. Yes, I got pregnant from some other guy. We split up. I had my second daughter. We got back together in like, I don't know, it was like October, September or something. And I got pregnant. He didn't do this until like, well, we was together. We were together for 4 years. Then we broke up, and then we got back together in October. We did what we had to do. Then we split up again, and then we started talking in January again. And I don't know. It's just all crazy. You know, it's just all freaking crazy. Like, you know, like I've been with this man like for so long. Like what? It's like, how long ago? How long? And then I got pregnant with my son in 2017 and had him in June of 2018. And then we split up for like a couple years, got pregnant with my daughter, got back together, stayed together, and from 2021 until 2023, split up and then got back together that one time, and I got pregnant. And I was on birth control, y'all. So yeah, you know, it's hard out here. You can't trust nobody. You can't even trust the person you made a kid with. At least my second baby daddy, he don't give a fuck about his daughter. Stay the fuck out of my life. Like, you went all the way to Africa. Once you found out you were pregnant when I was pregnant with your children deserve better. No, they don't. They're good. They're happy. My son was taken one time from me, right? They gave him back to me in 30 days, so you can't say shit. If I was such a bad mom, why did CPS give me my son? This happened in 2023. Why did my CPS give me my son back if I was such a horrible mom? The reason they got taken away because DV. Where's my daughter now? She's within in an open adoption, living her best life. Okay, I got pregnant with her. I had my son, and he was like 10 months old. Got pregnant with my daughter. They're like 14 months apart. My son got taken away, or taken, okay, in 2023. In October. I remember the exact dates, mind you. Where's my daughter? She's living her best life, okay? My daughter is an open adoption. I didn't get her taken away. I chose to do that to give her a better life, okay? I was already homeless and in shelter. If you don't like that, then you don't like that. That's too bad. Mind you. Okay? They gave me my son back in 30 days. You can't tell me I'm a bad mom if CPS gave me my son back in 30 days after they took him and removed him from my house. And I don't care what anyone says about that situation. That's the truth. Because the situation was the DV situation and all Malachi did was cry because he loves me. If I was such a bad mom, why did he cry all the time when he was away from me? You know how bad No, I'm not doing that. You know how, because I still have a place. I might not have everything I need, but he's still happy and he's still loved. If my son didn't love me and I was such a bad mother, why did he freak out? He was literally not fighting the police, but he was tripping the hell out when they took him. He cried for me every night. So if you can't respect my life is hard. I was raped at 14 years old by 5 men. So you guys can't judge me, okay? My mom left me because of rugs. My mom passed in 2020. My mom wasn't there the whole... she was there, but she wasn't. She was in and out. My dad took care of me, but now my dad's on rugs. Okay? You can't judge me because of what I went through. Yeah, I might have not been through the worst thing in the world, but I've been through some experience. I was homeless at the age of 17 years old because my dad kicked me out. He gave me my birth certificate, my social security card, and kicked me out. I'm ignoring the negative comments. You're dismissed. Goodbye. Thank you, babes. It's easier to take care of one child than multiple. So I give props to the moms that have four kids and up. Even 2 kids and up. It's so much easier to take care of one kid than multiples. It's easier to find help for a single mom like me with 1 kid than multiples. Wow, you're smart. I'm smart. Are you saying that sarcastically? But if I was such a bad mom, I wouldn't have got my son back in 30 days. Okay? And that's all I can say. See, so you guys can say, and we didn't have no food when they took it. But they still gave it, well, we had some things. I'm just saying. There is food in there, but I'm just saying. Yeah, but people act like my son loves me to death, okay? You guys don't understand. My son was with his step Grammy and was still crying for me every night. Okay? Damn, girl, you got back to me. I got a 6, 5 newborn. But I was really young when I had my first 2. My first 2, my daughter and my son. My son is 6. He was born in 2018. My daughter was born in 2019. And I was already in a homeless shelter. A family homeless shelter for DV, right? And I did what was right for her, okay? I still see her. We still do things together. We still go to the aquarium. We still do that. Her. Wow. Yeah, I was 18. I just It was a month before I turned 19. Yeah, my this baby and my son are, cause my son's about to be 7 next month on June 11th, and this one will be born July 24th. So they're like what, 7 years apart exactly. But my son and my daughter are. He'll be 7 in June, and she'll be 6 in December. Thank you for liking the live. I don't know why people are such haters on this app. If you ask for anything, they hate on you for nothing. Like nothing. It's not. You guys are pocket watching people. And that's weird because it's not your money. If they want to help, they want to help. You know, that's what, it doesn't make sense, because if people want to help, people want to help. The awareness pages are literally pocket watching people. That's what I think. And they're bullies. I get food stamps, yeah. And they're bullies, so. They don't bother me. Hey. Why does it matter what I get? Why does it matter? Why are you watching the roof over my head? At least I have a roof over my head, okay? Section 8. You act like Section 8 is such a bad thing. There's a lot of people on here that are on Section 8 and literally have hella followers, so. These people act like. I bet a lot of people wish they were on Section 8. Actually, technically, I got Section 8 because I was abused and in a homeless shelter and being a single mom. And do you know how expensive Seattle is? Please go look up the gas prices. Please go look up the rent prices. Please go look up the prices of food. Before you talk shit, please go look it. Yeah, it's like I think it's like $4.65 here. It's expensive. And I know California is worse, but still, it's still expensive in Seattle. There is other places that are expensive. Okay, I think the first one is New York, right? And then the second is California. And Seattle is close on that list. And I think the third state in America, the most expensive state. Hi. Yeah. It's expensive. I'm like, and I could work 2 jobs, but I'm already high risk and I have an autistic son. Okay, y'all, it's difficult. Yes, my son is verbal, but he's still autistic. He has sensory issues. He has a food disorder. He stems sometimes with his hands. He goes like this. Loud noises are overstimulating. But he is verbal. But he is in speech. So he's been in speech since he was in kindergarten. But before he started speech, he could not barely say anything. Nobody could understand him besides me. I don't know whether.
Mom, like this.
Okay, you're gonna get hurt.
What? I can just jump off. Oh my god. Wow.
My throat hurts. No, I'm not on drugs. I'm sick, y'all. The fuck?
Look, A, B, C, D, E,
I'm just a natural crash out. Just because I'm a crash out doesn't mean that I'm on drugs.
Q, R, S.
I don't know. I don't know what is wrong with some people in America or over the world. Like, mm-hmm. You're singing the ABCs?
Yeah. Ooh, look, the Snow White thing. Oh
My legs hurt.
my. Now here's the white thing. Why does it
Mm-hmm.
A, B, C, D,
F, G.
F, E, N, G.
She's moving, y'all. I don't know. I might come back on an hour and see if I can get some more help and go to the store. I don't know what time the store closes today. Unless someone wants to put a pickup order. Someone wants to put a pickup order. KFC on